You know that moment when someone asks you a question in English? Simple question, and your mouth just opens and nothing comes out. Your brain just disappears.
Yeah.
And you're standing there smiling, wondering what is happening to me. If that sounds familiar, you are not broken. Your brain is actually doing something very smart, but it's doing it at completely the wrong moment. Today, I'm going to show you exactly why this happens and 4 simple tools to stop it, plus a 7-day challenge you can start tonight.
Oh, wow.
Welcome to the Two English Mugs podcast, your cozy corner to practice English. I'm Josh.
And I'm Emma, and oh my goodness, I definitely need this episode today. I am so guilty of the brain disappearing act.
It happens to everyone, Emma. But before we get into it, let's settle in. How has your week been?
Oh, it's been good. A little busy, but good. Actually, speaking of this whole freezing thing, I had this happen just last week.
Oh, really? Tell me.
Yeah. So I was at this networking event, right? Trying to meet new people. And this really nice woman comes up, introduces herself, and just asks me what I do for work. Just a basic question.
Right. The most normal question in the world.
Exactly. And I froze. I was standing there, smiling like an idiot while my brain left the building. I literally couldn't remember my own job title.
No way. Your own job title.
I swear, I just made this weird noise like, I work with computers. It was so embarrassing.
Oh, that is painful. But honestly, it's so common. And today, we're going to figure out exactly why you did that.
Wait, we actually have a topic today. I thought we were just drinking tea and complaining.
Nope. We have a real plan today.
Yeah.
Where we are tackling the English freeze. But first, a quick level check. This is B1, B2 intermediate English. We go slow, we explain hard words, so beginners are always welcome here.
Absolutely. Get comfortable, maybe make some tea. I have my peppermint tea right here.
Perfect. And hey, make sure to download the free PDF transcript for this episode. It's down in the description. Subscribe, share it with a friend, and let us know in the comments what's your biggest freeze moment. Share your embarrassing stories so Emma doesn't feel alone.
Yes, please. Save me in the comments, guys.
Okay, so let's get into the problem. Why do we freeze? There are actually 4 main reasons this happens. And the first one is all about biology. It's an alarm in your brain called the amygdala.
The what?
The amygdala. It's a tiny part of your brain that acts like a fire alarm. Imagine this, Emma. Imagine you are walking in the jungle, and suddenly a lion walks into the path right in front of you.
Oh, gosh. I would definitely panic.
Right. Your brain sees the lion, the amygdala alarm goes off, and your body pumps out adrenaline. It takes all your energy away from thinking and sends it to your legs so you can run away fast.
Okay, that makes sense for a lion. But what does that have to do with me forgetting my job title at a networking event?
Well, here is the crazy part. Your brain cannot tell the difference between a physical threat, like a hungry lion, and a social threat, like looking silly in front of a stranger.
Wait, really? My brain thought that nice woman at the networking event was a lion.
Exactly. When she asked you a question, you felt a little bit of social pressure. Your amygdala alarm went off. Danger. Social danger. And your brain literally pulled the blood away from the part of your head that remembers vocabulary.
Oh my gosh, that is wild. So I couldn't think because my brain was preparing me to fight her?
Or run away.
Yeah.
Your brain is trying to protect you, but it's using a very old, outdated system.
Wow. Okay, I feel a little better about the computer comment now.
You should. It's pure biology. Now, the second reason we freeze is something called cognitive overload.
Cognitive overload. That sounds heady.
It is. Think about your smartphone, Emma. What happens if you open a game, a map, YouTube, Instagram, and Spotify all at the exact same time?
Oh, my phone gets super hot and then the screen just completely freezes.
Exactly. The system crashes
Mm-hmm.
because there are too many apps running. When you are speaking your native language, it's like having one app open. It's easy. But when you speak a second language, you are running 15 apps at once.
Oh, I see.
You are trying to listen to the person, translate their words, think of your answer, check your grammar, check your pronunciation, and watch their face to see if they understand.
Yes. It feels like my brain is running in 50 different directions. Honestly, my brain is a headless chicken.
A headless chicken. That's a great way to describe it. Your brain just crashes because It cannot handle all those open apps at once.
That makes so much sense. What's the third reason?
The third reason is a bad habit we all have. It's called the translation trap.
Uh-oh. I think I do this.
We all do. When someone speaks to you in English, you hear the English. Then app number 2, you translate it into your native language in your head. Then you think of an answer in your native language, and finally you try to translate that answer back into English.
Yep. That's exactly what I do, and it takes forever.
Exactly. It's a 4-step process. A normal conversation is fast. If you try to do 4 steps for every single sentence, your brain runs out of time and you just freeze.
Okay, so I'm fighting a lion, my phone is crashing, and I'm stuck in a trap. This sounds terrible, Josh.
It gets worse because there's a 4th reason, the self-monitor.
The self-monitor, like a TV monitor.
No, like a critic. Imagine a little angry teacher sitting on your shoulder while you speak. Every time you open your mouth, this little critic whispers, "Was that the right verb? Did you say that wrong? You sounded stupid just now."
Oh, I definitely have that critic on my shoulder. He's very loud.
Right. And if you are listening to that critic, you cannot focus on the conversation. You are judging yourself while you are speaking, and that uses up all your brain power.
Wow. No wonder I just stood there smiling like an idiot. My poor brain was dealing with all of that at once.
Exactly. So those are the 4 reasons. But now that we know the problem, we need to fix the mindset. We need 4 big mindset shifts before we learn any tools.
Okay, I am ready. Fix my mindset, Josh.
Shift number 1. Freezing is protection, not failure. When you freeze, do not feel ashamed. Just say to yourself, "Oh, my brain is trying to save me from a lion." It removes the shame.
I like that. It's not my fault, it's just my silly alarm system.
Exactly. Shift number 2, and this is huge, Emma. Connection over perfection.
Connection over perfection. What does that mean exactly?
It means the goal of talking is not to have perfect grammar. The goal is to connect with another human being. If you say, "Yesterday I go to store," your grammar is wrong. But does the other person understand you?
Yeah, they know you went to the store.
Right. The connection was made. The communication was a success. We have a mantra for this show today. Let's say it together. Connection over perfection.
Connection over perfection. I love that so much.
It changes everything. Okay, shift number 3. Mistakes are data, not drama.
Data, like information.
Yes. When you make a mistake, it is not a dramatic failure. It is just information. It tells your brain, "Hey, we need to practice this one word a bit more." That's it. No drama, just data.
That is so freeing. I always make so much drama in my head when I say the wrong word. I'm like, I should just never speak English again.
We all do that, but it's just data. And the last shift, number 4, watch your internal story.
Like the stories I tell myself.
Exactly. Instead of walking away from a conversation thinking, "I sounded so stupid," you need to change the story. Tell yourself, "I just spoke a second language to a native speaker, and I survived. I am awesome."
That is a much better story. I am definitely going to use that.
Good. So we fixed the mindset. Now we need to calm down your nervous system. Remember that line we talked about?
Oh, yeah. The amygdala fire alarm.
Right. You cannot just tell your brain to calm down. It doesn't work. You have to speak your brain's language, which is biology. We need a physical reset.
Okay, how do I do that? Do I have to do jumping jacks in the coffee shop?
No jumping jacks. It's much simpler. It's a breathing reset. All you do is take 2 slow breaths, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Make the exhale longer than the inhale.
Let me try it.
Go ahead. Breathe in and slowly breathe out.
Wow. That actually feels really nice.
When you breathe out slowly like that, it sends a physical signal from your lungs to your brain that says, "No lion here, we're safe." It literally turns off the alarm.
No lion here. I love that. But wait, Josh. If I'm talking to my boss and I just close my eyes and start taking deep yoga breaths, won't I look really weird?
That is a great question. You have to hide the breath.
Hide it. How?
Look down at your notebook or look slightly up at the ceiling like you are thinking really hard. Relax your shoulders and take that deep breath. People won't think you're panicking. They will think you are just creating a very smart answer.
Oh, that's clever. So it looks like I'm a genius, but actually I'm just telling my brain the lion is gone.
Exactly. It's a confident pause.
Mm.
Okay, so now your brain is calm. but you still have to open your mouth and speak.
Right, the hard part.
So I'm going to give you 5 specific language tools you can use when you feel the freeze coming. Tool number 1, time-buying phrases.
Time-buying phrases, like phrases that buy me time.
Exactly. Instead of just standing there in silence, which feels awkward, you say a memorized phrase to fill the space. Like, that's a great question. Let me think for a second.
Oh, I see.
Let's practice. I'm going to ask you a hard question, and you just use a time-buying phrase. Ready? Emma, what do you think is the solution to global warming?
Oh, wow, that's a great question. Let me think for a second.
Perfect. See how natural that sounded. It gives you 3 or 4 seconds to calm your brain, but the other person just thinks you're considering their question.
And it felt so much better than just standing there looking confused.
Exactly. Okay, tool number 2. Speak in chunks.
Chunks, like pieces of something.
Yes. When we speak a foreign language, we often try to build sentences one word at a time. Noun, verb, adjective. It's like building a house brick by brick. It takes too much brain power.
Yeah, and then I forget a brick and the house falls down.
Right. So instead of single words, use chunks. Pre-made phrases that are already built. Phrases like, in my opinion, or first of all, or the thing is.
So I just memorized those whole pieces.
Exactly. Let's try it. Emma, do you like living in the city? Start with, the thing is.
The thing is, the city is just way too loud for me.
Beautiful. You didn't have to think about the grammar for the thing is. You just pulled the whole chunk off a shelf and used it.
That is so much easier. It feels like a cheat code.
It is a cheat code.
Yeah.
Tool number 3 is very similar. Bridge words.
Bridge words so they connect things.
Exactly. Sometimes you start a sentence and halfway through your brain just stops. You forget the word. Instead of panicking, you use a bridge word to start over.
Oh, like what? Give me an example.
You can say, what I mean is, or let me put it this way. Let's practice. Emma, tell me about your dog, but stop in the middle and use a bridge word.
Okay. My dog is very, wait, what I mean is he has a lot of energy.
Yes. You smoothly connected a broken thought to a new thought. The listener doesn't even care that you paused.
Wow. I usually just say sorry, and stop talking. This is way better.
Never apologize. Just build a bridge. Okay, tool number 4. Simplify and surrender.
Surrender, like give up.
You are not giving up on the conversation. You're giving up on being perfect. Sometimes we want to express a very complex, beautiful idea, but we don't have the vocabulary.
Oh, yes. I have this brilliant thought in my native language, but I sound like a toddler in English.
And trying to be brilliant is what causes the cognitive overload. So surrender the brilliant thought. Draw a stick figure instead of the Mona Lisa. Use simple words just to keep the connection going.
Because, wait, I know this connection over perfection.
Let's say it together.
Connection over perfection.
That is your new mantra.
Yeah.
And the final tool, tool number 5, reduce translation.
Right, getting out of that 4-step trap we talked about earlier.
Yes, this is a long-term strategy. To stop translating, you have to practice thinking directly in English.
But how do I do that? It's so hard.
Start small. Leave voice notes for yourself on your phone in English. Write a tiny journal entry before bed, just 3 sentences in English. Or listen to easier podcasts where you don't need to translate to understand.
Oh, so if I do easier things, my brain gets used to just staying in English.
Exactly. You are building a new road in your brain, so you don't have to take the translation detour anymore.
Okay, Josh, these tools are great, but I have an objection.
Okay, let's hear it.
What if I do the breathing, I use the chunks, I try to surrender, and I still choke? What if I still completely freeze up?
That is going to happen. But here is the amazing thing about your brain. Every single attempt rewires your brain, even the failed ones.
Wait, really? Even if I mess up, I'm still learning.
Yes, when you try to speak and you struggle and you push through that awkwardness, your brain is building stronger pathways. You're training your nervous system. So even when you choke, it's not a failure. It's just practice for the next time.
Wow, so I'm not broken, I'm just rewiring.
You are rewiring, exactly.
Yeah, I love that.
Okay, we've used some big terms today, so let's do a quick vocab unwind. I have 5 specific words we need to lock into your memory.
Oh, fun. I am ready for the vocab unwind.
Word number 1, blank. Think of a piece of printer paper straight out of the package. There is absolutely nothing written on it. That is what blank means. Empty. No information. And notice the pronunciation, it's just one syllable. Blank.
Blank. Like my brain at the networking event.
Exactly. Means your mind is completely empty of thoughts. Give me your own sentence with the word blank.
Okay. When the teacher asked me the math question, my mind went totally blank.
Perfect. Word number 2. Cognitive overload.
Cognitive overload.
Let's break it down. Cognitive relates to your brain and thinking. Overload means way too much weight or pressure. Like putting 50 heavy boxes into a tiny car. The car will break.
The poor car.
That's your brain on too much English. Cognitive overload. Give me a funny sentence.
Okay. Trying to cook dinner, watch a movie, and speak English all at the same time is giving me major cognitive overload.
Excellent. Word number 3. Nerve-wracking.
Nerve-wracking. That sounds scary.
It is. Think of your nerves, your nervous system. Racking means to strain or stress something until it almost breaks. So a nerve-wracking situation is something that makes you incredibly nervous and stressed.
Like meeting your partner's parents for the first time.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That is the definition of nerve-wracking. Give me a sentence.
Taking my driving test in the rain was incredibly nerve-wracking.
Oh, great sentence. And very true. Word number 4 is actually from sports. To choke.
To choke. Like when you drink water too fast?
Yes, that's the physical meaning. But the psychological meaning is when you fail to do something you know how to do, simply because you are under pressure. Imagine a famous basketball player missing an easy shot to win the championship game. He knows how to shoot, but the pressure made him choke.
Oh, I see. So when I know the English word, but I panic and forget it, I am choking.
Exactly. Give me the sentence for to choke.
I practiced my presentation for hours, but the moment I stood up in front of the boss, I completely choked.
Perfect. And our last word, number 5, to self-monitor.
To self-monitor.
This is that little critic on your shoulder. Monitoring means watching very closely. So self-monitoring is when you watch yourself and judge your own mistakes while you are doing something.
Right, like when I'm listening to my own grammar instead of listening to the other person.
You got it. Give me one last sentence.
When I'm on a first date, I self-monitor way too much and I can't even relax.
Oh, that is a fantastic example. First dates are prime time for the self-monitor. Okay, so those are our 5 words. Blank, cognitive overload, nerve-wracking, to choke, and to self-monitor.
Awesome. I feel like my vocabulary just leveled up.
Good, because now we have to put all of this into action. Theory is nice, but we need practice. So I am challenging you, Emma, and everyone listening, to a 7-day challenge.
Ooh, a challenge. I like it. What do I have to do?
It's designed to slowly rewire your brain.
Yeah.
Day 1 and day 2 are super easy. It's called a monologue and breath.
Okay, monologue. That means talking alone, right?
Exactly. You go into a quiet room entirely by yourself. You take 2 slow breaths to calm the amygdala. Then you set a timer for 60 seconds, and you just speak out loud in English.
About what?
Anything. What you ate for breakfast, the weather, your dog. The only rule is you cannot stop speaking for 60 seconds. Even if you make mistakes, even if you repeat yourself, just keep talking.
Okay, I can do that. Because nobody is listening, there's no social pressure, right?
Exactly. You are training your brain to flow without the self-monitor judging you. Day 3 and day 4, automating the toolkit.
Automating the toolkit, so practicing the phrases.
Yes. You take the time-buying phrases and the bridge words we learned today. Let me think for a second. What I mean is, and you say them out loud, alone, 20 times a day.
Just repeating them to myself. That feels a little silly.
It feels silly, but it builds muscle memory. When you are in a real conversation and you feel cognitive overload, you won't have time to remember a phrase. It has to come out automatically.
Okay. Like a reflex. I get it. What's day 5?
Day 5 is the big one. The low-pressure conversation. You find a tutor or a patient friend who speaks English, and you have a 5-minute chat. But you have to do one very important thing before you start.
What's that?
You have to explicitly invite the mistakes.
Invite the mistakes. How do I do that?
You literally say to them, hey, I am practicing my English today. I am probably going to mess up. I might freeze. And that is perfectly fine. I'm just learning.
Oh, wow. That feels so vulnerable.
It is, but when you announce that you are a beginner and you are going to make mistakes, you completely remove the fear of looking bad. You already told them you're going to mess up. The social threat is gone.
That is so smart. You just take all the pressure away before you even start.
Exactly. Then, day 6, the post-conversation rewrite.
So after the conversation.
Right. The day after your chat, you sit down and think about the moments where you froze or choked. You look at the words you couldn't remember, and you write those sentences down correctly.
So I'm turning my embarrassing moments into my study notes.
Yes. Mistakes are data, not drama. You're using the data. And finally, day 7, record and review.
Record my voice. I hate listening to my own voice.
Everyone does. But you just record a 2-minute audio diary reflecting on the week. Talk about what felt good, what was hard, and notice if you felt even just a tiny bit more relaxed.
Okay. 60 seconds alone, practice the phrases, invite the mess with a friend, rewrite the mistakes, and record a diary. I can absolutely do this 7-day challenge.
I know you can. And to everyone listening, I really want you to hear this. If you freeze in English, you are not alone. It happens to advanced speakers too.
Seriously, it happens to me all the time.
The language is still in your head. It's just temporarily hidden. Think about the sun on a cloudy day. The clouds are covering the sun, but the sun is still there. You just have to breathe, let your nervous system calm down, and wait for the clouds to pass.
I really needed to hear that today, Josh. I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Mistakes are data, not drama.
Exactly. Your voice matters, Emma. And to the listener, your voice matters. Even when it shakes. Even when the grammar isn't perfect. Connection over perfection.
Connection over perfection, but I still kind of doubt myself. Like, what if I start the challenge and I just feel totally overwhelmed?
That is completely normal. Practice feels messy. But if you keep showing up, it gets easier. And actually, in our next episode, we're going to talk about exactly how to stop translating in your head. We're going to teach you how to finally think in English so you can stop that translation loop for good.
Oh, I definitely need that one.
We've got you. Make sure you hit the notification bell on whatever app you're using so you don't miss it.
Yes, definitely subscribe. Well, until next time, keep your English cozy.
And remember, nothing is wrong with you. Your brain is just protecting you, and you can train